And we are live! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this little slice of horrors that we call Screwbucket Thick Riffs, I suppose. Tonight, I am joined by the ever wonderful Popcorn. Popcorn, say hi.
What's up, every peoples?
We are also joined by Haven.
About you, but I'm not alive, so.
Oh yeah, you're quite dead.
Indeed.
And we're also joined by my roommate's horny as fuck cat that won't leave me alone. Tonight, the moment I saw this, the moment Popcorn posted this to the fanfiction request channel in the Discord, I knew we had to do this. Not only is this a Pokemon Homestuck crossover, but as you can see, the grammar is barely legible. So we're gonna make a drinking game out of this. Every time a word is pronounced correctly, that is, it is pronounced as the writer intended, I and everyone else participating needs to take a shot.
So nobody wins, essentially.
Yeah. No, nobody wins. Now, I did look into the writer. This is the only thing that they've ever published. I don't know how old they are, or anything like that. So I don't know if we're dealing with an adult or not, or if they were an adult at the time of writing. So be gentle. But we are definitely going to be making fun of just how bad this grammar is. Like, it is just... Oh, and by the way, there's 25 chapters. One of them titled Steamy Sex with Ghostbusters.
Also, I love the title of the first chapter, The Quest.
Yeah, the quest.
That's...
All right. So because of the challenge we have ahead of us, what I'm actually going to do is the person reading will have to take a shot if they say a word correctly, because otherwise we're just gonna die. The people in the audience, though, you can take a shot whenever you want.
If you are of legal age.
Yeah. If you're of legal age, or you are in a state that allows for alcohol consumption with parental guidance, and you have parental guidance, in which case, why the fuck are your parents letting you watch this?
Yeah. It's like, your parents should know better.
What do you want, puppy? It's Puppy the cat. And
Genius.
hang on. Say hi to the internet, puppy. Say hi to the internet.
There's a delay because I'm watching the Twitch stream, but oh my gosh, it's so cute.
There you go. She's just hanging out.
She is adorable. I love her.
Being a little pirate cat. Little parrot.
As they tend to do.
Can you say something into the mic? Oh, Ian wants you. You gonna go to your dad? No, you're just gonna continue crawling on my arm? Hmm? Huh? Burp? Burp?
Aww.
Burp? Burp?
The merps. So cute.
Yeah, she doesn't meow. She just goes burp, 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 burp.
I mean, the last cat I had, she didn't really meow. All she did was squeak.
You want to get down? Do you just want to stay on my arm the whole stream?
Added difficulty for Spaz.
There
He
we-
has to do this with the cat.
There we go. Now you're off my shoulder and in my lap, and you're probably going to jump off at any moment. So, who wants to start reading this?
So she can drink too. Okay, well, Swift has requested a bit of context, and I feel like I can provide at least a little bit.
I will, due to Twitch terms of services, if I do a stream where I am drunk as fuck, it will be over Discord in a private call and not over the platform.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, do you want me to?
Yeah. Please
Alright.
Give some background.
Okay, so I feel like I'm not 100% certain on this, but I feel like there is at least a little bit of a deliberate intent in this fan fiction, because in Homestuck, the character of Dave Strider creates this comic called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff that is very intentionally shitty. I feel like this is kind of trying to emulate it, but at the same time, it looks legitimately awful, hence why I suggested it.
Now what would actually be interesting is if somebody actually tried to write that. This is not that.
Yeah.
I've been inspired by that, though. And if not, that is a great deal of irony right there.
Yeah, that is the whole point of Dave's character, is irony.
And of course, Dave is starring in this.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I guess I'll start this.
Good boy Dave's STDIDER.
Chapter 1. The quest begins. Author's note. Delted my story. Jerks. So I re-uploaded. Begin story. Ring, the phone went as Davey got out of bed. He picked it up, and it was his fav Pokemon Professor Oak. Hey, Oak, how's it going? Dave asked. Very good, Dave.
Very God.
Take a shot.
Ready, man.
Yeah, Professor Oak is my favorite Pokemon too.
Oak.
Oh, wait, I meant to call him by his preferred name, Elf Monster.
Oh, that was a lovely reference.
Hey, Oak, how's it? And I'm going to continue for a moment as myself. Very God, Dave. Oka replied, "It is time for you to come get a Pokemon now, Dave. So get to my lab quick. Oh."
Tiny little monsters that play card games.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta lose it all. Dave run to his lab in his pajamas, just like Ash lol. He was so in a hurry that he forgot his shandies on his dresser. I am here, Dave said as he burst in Oak's door. I want a Pokemon now, Oak, Dave said, sighed. He was dead serious.
It is pronounced serious, to be fair.
Yeah, it's black.
I'm just imagining, like, for a moment, he turns into a dead iPhone.
Dead serious. Spoilers.
Sorry, Dave. Oak said there is no more Pokemon left. Boo! I will let you pick any one from the Pokédex, and you can use I in your Pokemon in your ADVANTUR. Cool. Devas said, "I choose you, Groundoon." Groundoon was a legend and very cool. So Dave picked him, and he was Aslos on fire because I had to say because of a meme. Because he knew fire blessed, which is a very strong mob. Dave went to left Oak's lab, but first Oak warned him and said, "Watch out watch out, number 4 team for bat." Damn it, hang on. How do people enjoy this shit? Ugh.
I can't answer that question.
And this is my punishment for not pronouncing things.
Watch
out for Team Bad and their leaders, Jack and Cart. They went out to steal all the Pokemon and kill you. Oh no! Dave said, "This is not good. How can I be champ if I'm dud?" Exactly, Oak said. "You must avoid them at all cops."
Avoid all the cops.
Hey kid, you can't skate here.
Wow, I guess Professor Oak is a hard on ACAB, right? What? I know it's shit. Don't yell at me. So Dav left Eden. He now had Groundoon. What will happen next?
That's a good question. I really don't know.
We don't know.
Who wants to read chapter 2? Car part attacks. Like, what would that be? Hang on. Let's bring out Google Translate. What?
Car part.
Attic.
Yeah, it's pronounced attic. Car part attic.
What, like a garage?
Yeah, like car part. No, it's not like a garage. It's where it's that spot above your house that you store your cars.
Yeah.
I can read. I'll
I have
read.
5 of those.
What are you doing? All right, now Puppy's jumped onto my desk and is behind my monitors.
Oh.
She's like, like Wolf is saying, she's trying to save you.
Yeah. It's too late for me, Puppy.
All right.
All right. So who's reading Car Part Addicts?
Me. We walked onto Route 1 with Groundoon. Good job, bro, Dave said after they killed Rattata with Groundoon's fissure. Dave's Pokemon just grinned because he was cool like that. Suddenly, Kit Kat. Suddenly a Kit Kat.
Suddenly Kit Kat.
Hey Dave, I'm on Team Bad. You're going down, Carkit said. Oh no, Dave exclaimed. This is so bad, I'm gonna die. Carry Cat sent out to Digimon. My favorite Pokemon, Digimon.
What am I doing here?
Honestly, I would so do that. And Dave said, "See, that's not fair." "Yes, it is," Kurt said. "I will win now." Then Dave looked on in awe and saw Will Turner behind him.
What?
He was so radiant and cool with sinning brown hair. That hair be sinning. And he was so hot, but Dave didn't think no because he was not gay. Are you sure about that, Dave?
Yeah,
I have evidence to prove that's not true.
quite.
What?
He leapt forward and stabbed Carrie Cat's Digimon with his sword. Why did you stab a Digimon? I will have my revenge car cart yelped before running away. He got in a car and tried to run Dave over, but Dave was too fast, and Kit Kat crashed into a wall. And he got hurt, but did not die. He didn't dye his clothes.
He is still the same color, thank God.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta open a window. It's hot in here.
He got way! Oh no, how dare he get way? Dave screamed at Will. No, Will said. He may be gone, but we can still carry on our journey. Will then joined Dave's party because he thought Dav was cool.
Dav is very pretty.
They walled a bit and got to Cerulean. Yeah, no, that's not Cerulean. That's Cerulean City. Instead of Misty to gym leader was Link. Link, what are you here?
What am I doing here?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Okay, we're only on chapter 2 and Ryan's already dead. What have I done?
Link, fight me, Dav, and get the badge, Link said. Dave sent out Groudon, and Link sent out Sphere. Scyther was no match for Groudon Dog, and Link gave Dave the good badge.
Yeah.
Dave has one badge now. One. How many more can he get? Meanwhile, in Team Bad, Katrak was in Team Bad HQ with Jack. What the hell happened? Jack asked. Dave is so strong. Carmart answered. Man, don't you just Carmart? That's my favorite shopping place.
Yep, best.
We can't beat him. We must retreat. No, Jakak said. You are just
Oh
weak.
no, take a shot. You said instead of Siad.
Ah, dang it. I gotta take a shot of water.
Yeah. Oh, that's some hard stuff, man. Be careful with that.
I know, right? H2O, dihydrogen not one. Yeah, dihydrogen monoxide. Let me handle him later. Until then, activate the plan. Jakak laughed. I think my brain cells have all just left my body.
Alright, Popcorn, you're up.
Alrighty, chapter 3, Jakak's tarp. First, we need to set up the tarp. Okay. Route 3 was a very dangerful place with lures of rocks, and grassed. Dave and Will.
How do you misspell grass?
Well, the D is right next to the S.
I mean, it's technically not misspelled. Importantly, there was just an extra D.
Dave and Will was waking along, trying hard to avoid the
Manny.
Manny. Yeah. Dangers.
Handy Manny?
I was thinking of the mammoth from the Ice Age movies.
Oh no, Handy Manny is way better. That's my childhood right there.
Well, I mean, Ice Age is very dangerous. They made 5 of those fucking things.
I know, right?
This sucks so hard, Will. Will, Dave said. Yeah, bro, Will replied. There was not even an wilt Pokemon. 10, they saw Moon Mountain Cave. Mountain is spelled correctly, what the hell?
Of all things to spell right.
Bro, we go to
Wait,
go
no,
in.
that's not spelled correctly.
Wait,
What?
Mountain ain't spelled like that.
Wait, where is it?
Oh yeah, there's a missing A.
Yeah.
Mountain. It's mountain. It's a
Yeah,
mount.
mountain.
It's a mound of tin.
No, I can't think of a good chemistry joke right now. I'm moving on. Bro, we go into cave, Will sighed. So they went in the cave, and it was dark.
It was darts. There's just darts everywhere.
Yeah, dark. Lots and lots of dark.
Darts! Like from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just sitting in the corner somewhere.
We will go
plotting.
him!
What do you want? Little noodle on my desk.
What about it? Do him! Don't you understand, douchebag? We gotta do him. Together, all 4 of us. Us 3 and the cat.
The key.
Yeah.
I can't see a thing, Dave said. That's why you need Flash, Thor said as he walked towards the 2 Avengers.
Chris Hemsworth, what are you doing here?
Okay, this came out. So this was probably written sometime like 2013, considering when it was first published. So this was before Fat Thor was a thing.
Way before Dad Bod Thor was a thing.
And just the complete lack of quotation marks in here. Oh my god.
God, it's horrifying.
I am. Huh?
I'm looking up. Hang on.
When the first Thor movie came out?
I just want to point out that it appears that Gadroon can't actually learn Flash.
Oh, that's great. I'll give you fly now, Thor said all sexy like. Okay, thanks, Dave replied. He thought it and Thor disappeared because he was a god and could do that. Dave taught Flash to Groundoon because Groundoon was really cool and could learn Flash.
Lies! I have proven this is science!
Yeah. Yeah, no, Groudon can only learn Cut, Strength, and Rock Smash.
No, I can learn a lot of things. Like, I'm looking at the list now.
Well, by HM.
Yeah, but I'm looking at TM.
Oh, TM. Yeah, no, it can learn, yeah, Dragon Claw, Roar, Toxic, Bulk
Alright,
Up,
it's a
Hidden-
long list. We
Yeah.
don't need to go through the whole damn thing.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, no, you aren't going to get out of this that easily.
Ugh.
What?
What?
This
Oh, boy.
cat, man.
Okay, where the heck am I? Let's see. They used it, and the Kvia lit up, and Jack was there! You fell into my trap, losers, Jack yelled. The teleprodded behigged them and pulled the lever. Pulled the lever, Kronk!
Pull the lever!
A big net fell on Wow, Dan, Dave, and Groundoon. Now you will never get the next badge because you are trapped in my nets. Ha 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 ha. Jack laughed more and disappeared. No, we are tarped in the net. Now will we get out of... Out, Dave asked.
The cat's just cuddled in your arm. That's cute.
It's easy, Will said. We will call Officer Joy for Yelp, and she will save us because she is a police.
Wait, no, that's wrong. that's wrong, Pokemon wise.
I don't even watch
It's
Pokemon, and I know that's
Jenny.
wrong.
Officer Jenny, not Officer Joy.
Yeah.
No, they all look the same to me.
But no, the nurses are all the ones with the pink hair. The Jennies are the ones with the blue hair. Every nurse is Nurse Joy. Every officer is Officer Jenny.
No, Dave said there is not of time. Ground Dune Flash. The net was destroyed. Now we must head to the of Jim badge quickly. So they left the cave. Meanwhile, with Team Bad, Jack was so bad. He was watching the two trainers from his TV in his base, and they escaped. Catkit came and said, I know how to beat them. Oh, Jack replied. It's easy, we have to tack her away what matters most. Dave's love. Brilliant, Jack said. Let's do this. Will Dave get his next GM Bade? Find out soon. One.
I feel like Dave, for ironic purposes, would have picked Magikarp. Honestly, probably.
Yes, Evan, exactly. I mean, to be fair, I'm the type of person who, like, if I actually played Pokemon, I would very much nurture a Magikarp.
But you would let it evolve, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're only a monster if you don't let it evolve.
And I wouldn't beat it against a rock to make it evolve. So, who wants to read Chapter 4? Museum Rumble.
I think we should take turns, so it's Ryan's turn next.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Museum Rumble. Chapter 4. Dave and Will and Groudon left the cave. Abed went to the pewter city and get the next bag because there are the heroes of this story, except not Will, has a Sedai character. When they Finale got there, Naruto was there and said you can't get the Bade yet because gym leader Tarzi was captured by Team Bad.
No, not Terezi. She's my favorite.
All right, now
No, not Terezi.
my headcanon is now that Strong Bad is doing all of this. Okay. No!
Teen Homestuck Squad!
No!
Isn't Rosie the one that likes to lick things?
Dave yelled, I loved her!
Yeah, she is.
Period exclamation mark. Where did they take her? Naruto said they took her to the museum where they want to revive fossil Pokemon and rule the world.
Hmm.
Why would they do that? Wait, damn it, take a shot.
Mm.
God, that's terrible. Ah. Misery. Okay. Swear, it's like
Loves company.
it's like grape alcoholic cough syrup.
Mm.
Ugh, that's ugh.
Where was I? Why would they do tacht? Dave asked. Because she can revive Borealis with her fossil reviver. You spelled fossil right! How do you spell fossil wrong right next to when you spell it right? Do you even read what you were writing? Ah!
Absolutely
Actually,
not.
no. Isn't that? I think fossil's missing an E.
Fossil, yeah. Fossil. Her fossil reviver machine, and also they not to hurt you because you love her. Dave Adenwill left to the museum and opened the door, and Terzi was there and also was safe. Where's Team Bad? Dave asked. Naruto told.
Dave asked? I don't know, did he?
Did he? I mean, let's reread this. Where is Team Bad? Yeah, he definitely asked that. All right, no, there's no quotation there. So it was Gilbert Gottfried, obviously. Where is Team Bad?
That's Christopher Walken, you fuck.
Whatever. Christopher Walken. That is clearly Christopher Walken. Naruto told me that they had you in here and they were gonna... Wait, no, this is still outside of quotation, so... Naruto told me they had you in here and they were gonna revive Pokemon. No, revive Pokemon. Take a shot.
Pokemon. Gotta catch.
Gotta catch some of them. I lead. Naruto said as he unasked himself, and he was Jack. Car kit now. Jack. Yelled, and Tarpsy unmasked herself. And was Calf Cat. Unmasked. Wow, like, is that like liposuction?
Mm.
No, you know what? No, maybe she like had like a miniature little like workout montage right there. Just, you know, like in like a couple seconds, just da da da. She's like running up and down stairs and lifting weights, and then she lost mass and was calf cat. Jack laughed and said, "You guys are chumps. Tezri is safe and send in the gym. Yeah, Kartak asked we lured you here and now are going to kill you and take Groundoon." You know, I will say this, it actually makes more sense that they'd be obsessing over Groundoon than it does Pikachu.
Yeah, because Groundoon's a legend.
You are bad man, Christopher Walken said. He leapt to the of them and swung his sword, but he missed because if he killed them, the story would be over. Wow, that is I was not expecting that kind of honesty here. Dave realized that the fighting isn't necessary because this is Pokemon. So he sent out Groundoon. Jack grinned. Groundoon sucks. My Pokemon is better. Go, Luigi!
Oh yeah, and sword. That is an actual thing in the comic.
Luigi. It's fucking gender bent Luigi. Luigi. We will get you. Wait, Groundoon beat Luigi easily, Thog, because he is ground type, which is effective against flying and Mario's brother. We will get you next time. No, again, Christopher Walken. We will get you next time. Jack yelled as him and Kit Car fled. We beat him, Will said. Yeah, Dave said, but now we have to be therapy. I get the badge. Get the badge. So they went to the gym and saw Tarzepi, and she said, Dave, I miss you, and I love you! Dave hugged and kissed her, and because Terry loved him, he got the badge for free! Did I say that out loud? Fuck! Dave am coming with you on your quest. Dave said cool because they were in love. Dave now has 2 bats and Terzi on his team 1. What could go wrong now? A lot, lol. There's still like 20 chapters to go.
I posted a page from Homestuck on the...
Don't say we didn't warn you.
Sword.
Alright, what is this? What?
Sword.
Yes, sword.
Sword. Okay. So, popcorn.
It's Haven's turn.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna tell you. Hey, hate popcorn. It's Haven's turn. Totally. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hang on.
I can already see a potential Astif movie joke I can make in this first sentence.
Oh, hey, that actually is kind of spelled correctly. It's not capitalized, but whatever. After what seemed like years of waking, our 3 heroes arrived at Larvander Town.
Tree powers activate!
Tree!
Bro, this so cool, Will said. I hope we don't see ghosts. Terpe said, they're only in the Pokemon Tower. and we don't have to go there, so we're God.
She's not exactly wrong.
We're God. We don't have to go. Yay, let's get out of here quick so we can got to the Verdemillion city and get a badge, Dave replied. They actually spelled bad correctly.
Repiled?
Also, what the heck is Verdemillion?
No,
They
Dave,
went...
Dave repiled.
Oh, Dave repiled. Ah, dang it, I gotta take a shot of water now. They went to the route to the Vermilion when Grissom form CSI. the CSI stopped them and said, "Stop! We are investigating the disappearance of Mr. Fuji." While he stopped them. "Who is Mr. Fuji?" Dave asked. ... Mr. Fuji is the town's mayor, and he vanished yesterday when he was visiting... Yeah?
Yeah!
Hold on.
Dr. Fuji is visiting when... Yeah!
He vanished.
He went a place somewhere far.
He vanished without a trach.
Shame. Shame.
Yesterday, all my
I
troubles
will see
seemed
so far away!
I killed the mood. Thanks.
When I believed in yesterday!
Visiting the Pokemon Tower. Oh no, oh, they actually spelled Terezi right.
Yeah.
Said, not the Pokemon Tower. There's ghosts there. Yes, Grissom said. That is why we cannot climb it and find him. You must do it because you are trainers. He's rigged.
Just
Dave
do
said.
it!
Well, I mean, they kept that true. Nothing gets done in the Pokemon universe unless a bunch of teenagers do it.
Actually, 12-year-olds, because you have... It's either 12 or 11, I can't remember. But that's
Yeah.
the age when you first go on your journey. We are trainers. We musty find him. Be number 4. He dies, or worse, he gets killed by Goss. Groundoon and I can find him. Fnid him.
Oh my god, I just
You-
realized. TRANERs! It's the TRANER agenda. Catch them all.
I can't. I have to.
All of you Pokemon TRANERs are valid. Pokemon TRANERs are extremely valid.
Alright, coming. I gotta go. Be back at some point.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, I can pick up. Let's see. Groundoon and I can fnid him. You guys stay her with Grosson. No, Taraki and Will said we must go with you because we are your friends. Oh, he spelled friends right. Dave nodded it, and they went to the tower. Inside, it was super dark and scary, and it made Teresi cry because it was dark and scary. I work with the Department of Redundancy Department.
The redundancy department of redundancy?
Yeah, I put the LCD displays in ATM machines. Dave said, Ground Dune flash, and Ground Dune flashed, and this video got demonetized.
No, I was gonna say, Ground Dune Flash, and Ground Dune flashed, and is now a sex offender.
But it didn't do anything. It must be the host dong, this Dave said. I had to ghost. He spelled ghost correctly for the first time.
Dun dun dun.
I had to ghost, Tarpezi remarked. Suddenly, Will tripped and fell through a trapdoor. Dave and Tarperi didn't notice Thog because they were too busy waking. Will got up, and there right before him was some ghosts. They were wearing sheets, and they signed boo. One ghost warped behind him, and behind Will, and tired him up. So Dave and Tarperi are waking, and Will's getting tired. Heh heh heh, the ghost said. Now you will never find your fiends. Will screamed, but no one heard him because they were in a basement, which was soundproof. Ooh, we left off on a cliffhanger.
I don't know. Do you care what happens next?
Not really, but let's keep going anyway.
Man, where's Matt? I miss Matt.
Me too.
Who am I gonna misgender? You? You're obvious. I can't misgender you. That'll be obvious I'm bullshitting.
Am I though? Am I?
I mean, are you?
I don't know, it's none of my business. Anyway, do you want me to read this whole thing, or do you
No,
want to go?
I'll do chapter 7.
6?
Oh, we're on.
The Scubby Dubby Dave?
Oh, I was looking one chapter ahead. No wonder I was confused. Okay. Dev and Terzi were cleaning the tower stars when Dave looked behind him and asked, "Hey, where is Will Torner?"
Turner.
I do not know. Taroko said, "Maybe we should."
A wild ginger
Hi there.
appeared.
Ginger.
Sorry, I'm late. I got sidetracked.
No problem.
Ginger,
We're
do you have
done.
alcohol?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm the only one taking shots of terrible, terrible boxed wine.
What channel are we on? Channel. What chapter
6.
are we on?
6. And every time you read a word that that's spelled incorrectly you need to take a shot of something.
So yeah, we're on Scubby Dubby Dave.
Scubby Dubby Dave. Got it. I am like the master of reading. Hold on. I'm like the master of reading typos.
I'm looking forward to you proving that right.
Alright, so what part of the chapter are we on, and also
Just start from the beginning. Just start from the beginning.
Oh, I start from the beginning. Okay, will do. I was not clear on that. Okay. Devia and Terezi were climbing the tower stars when Dave looked behind him and asked, "Hey, where is Will Torner? I do not know, Toreko said maybe we should look for him. So they went down the stair and back to the bottom floor and looked for Will.
Wait,
Toretti was...
not even a joke about how Dave warned him about the stairs.
I know, right? Maybe them using stairs is supposed to be the joke in general.
Maybe.
Toretti was looking on the floor with her magnifying glass, which she has because she is a detective in this Satri universe. She noticed the outline of a tarp door on the floor,
Yeah.
and she was... she was like, Dave, I know where Will went at. He must have fell down here into the trapdoor, she said, while not icing the trapdoor.
Okay, also, I feel like Terezi couldn't exactly use a magnifying glass because, you know...
Maybe in this version of the universe, she never went blind because...
No, in a couple chapters ago it said she's blind.
Well, okay then. Maybe she uses the magnifying glass flavors. Maybe it, like, increases the flavors of colors as well.
Maybe.
Maybe everyone here is just really high. Are you guys high right now? I feel like I need to be high. I'm gonna take another shot.
I feel like that's the opposite of high.
You're right. I need to be down. I gotta get real down. Oh. I'm not down far enough.
If I wanted... Wait, no, you know what I should do? I should take some more of my Lexapro.
That sounds like a bad
I might
idea.
drink some water. I might drink some water if I'm feeling real frisky.
Oh,
Just-
Matt, no, dude, don't. Haven said they were gonna drink water, and now they're just fucking gone.
I'm just gonna down my whole bottle of antidepressants.
Maybe you should not do that, but that's just a suggestion.
Okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, Will was still tied to the choir, but the ghosts left down a tunnel, leaving Will all alone. I've got to get out of here, Will said. Then he noticed that he still had his sword. Technically that's spelled correctly if it has enough JPEGs.
Yeah.
Will cut the rapes and ran for to the door that the ghost went through. No, it is coked, Will said, as he pulped on the locked door. Just then, Dave and Terezi opened the trapdoor and saw Will. Will, we missed you! Dave said. I missed you guys too, Will Hillard. Did you see any hosts? Teriyaki asked.
Teriyaki!
They kidnapped me! Yes, they kidnapped me! Will screamed. They heard him because they were all in the basement so they could hear it. I think it's time we catch those ghosts, Dave yelled. So they set up a tarp using some money and a net over it. They were hoping to catch the ghosts in it because ghosts love Monet. I also love Monet.
Who is Monet? Is this someone I need to be worried about? Are we gonna start judging your girlfriend choices?
I love Monet, but I prefer Van Gogh.
Nah, Janelle Monáe's last name is spelled different. Moving on.
Nobody here has any fucking class.
I
Okay.
mean, yeah?
You're just now noticing that?
The ghosts came back and one ghost said, "Oh hey, some money," and Wynette to get the money. The other ghost said, "No, it's a tarp," but it was too late and they were caught. I think it's time we find out who these ghosts really are, Dave said. He pulled of their sheet, and the ghosts were Team Bad!
Uh-oh.
It's strong bad, strong sad, and strong mad! Why do you gotta be the one with the team name named after him?
Dog
I knew
lights.
it! I knew it, Dave said. Only Jack and Carl Cat would be bad enough to do this. Now where is Mr. Fuji? Jack yelled. I don't know who Tat is! And him and Catvac ran away. Dave scope. If those guys didn't take Mr. Fuji, where is he? Right here, Grissom yelled. I was rely Mr. Fuji all along. I wanted you guys to get rid of Team Bad, so I said I was kidnapped. Also, I only look like Grissock because I had plastic surgery. Oh good, Dave said, and him and his friends lurfed.
You are way too good at this.
Now they can get to the Vertimillion. Will they get the next Badger?
Badgers. We don't need no stinking badgers. Okay,
Do I also
so,
read the next chapter, or do we switch?
we've been rotating. I think it's Ryan's turn.
Yeah. Dave rocks out, except he raps instead. No!
Give me one moment.
Oh no.
This is such a great introduction to Homestuck for you. I'm sure this will not taint the experience when we read it for real.
Hey, Ians. Alright. Dave and his friend got to Vermilion City at last, but it was night. Just a random dude in armor standing in the middle of the forest. They waked down to Skeet and looked for the gym. Where is the gym? Devay asked. I dunno, bro, Will replied. It's so dark I can't see shirt. Dave had an idea and he got Groundoon to use Farsh. Adding it lit up to street and all to surround and all to street licks because Groundoon is a ledge end and everything lists to him. Everything. Okay. Dave quickly noticed a sin.
Hey, you pronounced Cuckley wrong.
Damn it! Ah! 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 Yeah. Ah! Yes, Swift, I am a werebird.
Mm-hmm.
Not a wereduck though, because I'm not an asshole. Ducks are like our assholes, geese are evil. Dave Cuckley noticed a sin that said Pokemon Gym Battle of the Banads, and was amazed because he was
Actually, that was spelled correctly. Amazed was spelled correctly.
well. It's only take a shot when you spell something spelled incorrectly correctly, so I'm fine. Because he was really good with music, even if he won, he knew he would get the badge. Guys, I think we should enter and get the badge. Dba told Terzi and Wheelie. Whoa, who is the gym leader anyway? Will asked Turfy.
Oh
Wait,
god, I hope she's not Turfy.
Wait, Rolling is in this? No, Swift, I will not have a 9-inch corkscrew penis. That shit is weird. Go home. Get some help.
You sound like you're having trouble saying normal words that you're choosing to say.
Alright, the cat just meowed at me, a little annoyed. I don't think she appreciates me talking about 9-inch corkscrew penises. It is Purple Fishman and his Kingdra Pokemon. Terzi answered. But then, what is the baffle of Taban's number 4? Dave Sked. It is to keep people who are... It is to keep people who are gay and play gay music like in sync from getting the badge because they are gay and also preps.
Oh no.
I know, puppy, it's terrible. Do you want to keep me company? I know it's dog shit, but there's nothing I can do. All right, then I am not Gee. Let's enter Dave Seed.
Wow, that was sure an interesting and canonical thing for Dave to say.
Oh yeah, this is totally in character for Dave. Like, remember that time Dave joined the KKK and said burn the Digimon?
Mm.
I'm referring to Dave saying, I am not gay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
definitely a thing that Dave would say and be telling the truth.
Yeah, because as everyone knows, Dave is the most straight of all straight cis people.
Oh yeah. He's the most hetero of all.
Yes, extremely. Like, I've never read it, but I am assured that Dave is so straight that if you were to shove him into a keyway, he would get stuck, because only straight things don't get stuck in straight passages.
He's extremely straight. He is fully attracted to women and not attracted to men. This is a fact, definitely.
Oh yeah, like
I am not being facetious.
Yeah, no, and let's be real. Dave, complete lesbian. So
I think you're getting Dave confused with Rose.
No, lesbian. Dave is king of the lesbians.
Dave is a lesbian and Rose is gay. You heard it here first.
So Divi and his team of dudes enter the gym and send up for to battle of the Benads.
They sinned all right.
Yeah, Dave did all of the very much not gay things.
Mm-hmm. So straight, just the straightest. Everyone believes him.
When they were done, the lady at the front desk took them back in number 2, the gym, and they saw the other Benads. There was a band with Edward and Eden, Bella, and Scoot and Sniper, 2 exclamation mark. And the other bands was Dead Skeleton Bowser because he died in my last story one.
Wow, he must be getting really into fibercraft.
But by the way, I did check. This guy has published no other stories. If he has, he deleted them. This is the only one left. As a one-man band, Adden finale team bad as our own band. Jack played guitar and Kit Cart played drums.
Kit Cart, the also straight man who would never kiss a boy.
I also love the idea that he isn't playing the drums, he's playing the grumps. So I'm just imagining Dan and Aaron just sitting in front of a stool, squatted over, and every time you hit one on the head, like one of them just screams incoherently. What?
Hey guys, you filming a drum?
Dave and his band started playing Enter Sandman by Slipknot.
I don't know enough about metal to debate that, but it sure doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure that's Metallica, right? Enter Sandman was Metallica, I thought?
Possibly.
Enter Sandman is by Metallica. wait, hang on. Unless... I'm checking.
One second, I've got a phone call coming in and I'm pretty sure it's spam, but I've been doing a lot of job stuff, so I don't want to risk it.
So, Slipknot did join in once with Metallica. The only time Slipknot ever performed Enter Sandman was when they were featured by Metallica.
Love it. That's the only version of Enter Sandman that this author likes, I guess.
Hold on.
Like, that's the only version.
There. This is my favorite Slipknot song.
Playing it for the audience.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that was a thing. Hopefully I don't get botted from that. Alright.
Okay.
Where did I leave off?
Slipknot.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to find Slipknot.
Fourth paragraph.
Oh yeah. And Tay were so good that
Where?
Edward and Adden Bella and Scoot and Cyper all quit right away. Dud Bone Swir kept plating Thog, and so did Team Bad. Next, Dave and Friends played some Fall Out Boy, and it was so good and sexy that Bowser died again. You monster. Then Jack got sick of Dave's crap. Adden he teleprodded on Stag. Adden Bork Dave's DJ turn the tables.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
What? Yeah.
You missed an amazing opportunity here for Jack to get sick of Dave's carp.
Oh god damn it! Take a shot.
No, you said it right. You don't
Too
have
bad.
to take...
I'm taking a shot, cause Dave, I'm sick of your carp.
I'm just saying the author missed the opportunity.
At least give me some salmon. Come on, kitty. Come on. Yeah, come on to my lap. There you go.
Very tasty.
I'm sick of your carp. Ha 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 ha
I don't think there are that many haws in that, but okay.
There definitely aren't.
ha. Try to beat us now, Jack Sud. Yeah! Yeah! Kit Kat added. We are the best!
Kit Kat added it.
Damn it. Kit Kat added it. We are the best! You are losers! Dave realized Tata.
No, realized is spelled correctly there.
Too bad. Realized Tata, he could not let Katcar and Jack win, so he started to rap with Groundoon, and it was so great that Kitrack and Cracks in tournaments blowed up, and they were disqualified, and Dave won. Purple Fishman came out. Adden Durid and cried because Dave's rap was so good. Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo! I am crying because that was good. Yeah, take this badge and get to it before I cry more. More.
Whenever we read Homestuck for real, you have to voice Aridin.
No, I never did.
Okay, fine.
Oh!
I got
That would just be such a hilarious Aridin voice.
Thank you, Fishman. Dave.
Fistman.
Purple Fishman, though. But he's not a purple blood, he's a violet blood. There's a difference.
There is a difference, yes. This implies that Gamzee grew a tail.
Thank you, Fistman. Dave said as he took the badge and high number 5'd Groundoon because Groundoon helped him rap good.
Oh, so he's becoming a TikTok star with this badge then.
I don't really
No, you're thinking he's not TikTok. He's a SoundCloud rapper.
Right, but he talked the badge. He did a TikTok about the badge.
Dave now has 3 badges. Next, he will got to a place and get another maybe unless something bad happens. Hint, 1-1.
Something bad's gonna happen, isn't it?
What? That's what I thought. Silly kitty.
Alright.
Chapter 8. Team Bad gets serious.
Oh no! My turn?
Yep.
Alright. Dave looked at his map and pretend to a place on it. We have to go here next, Dave exclaimed. We have to go to Fuchsia Town and get a badge.
I think they call that the red light district.
Is that where Pfeffery lives?
I hope not.
Oh yeah, that's pretty close to here, Tizeri said. We can get there in a few days if we leave now. Let's go then, guys, Will said. So they all agreed to go to Fuchsia Town, and they left Verdemillion, but Purpler Fishman said, "Wait! I was supposed to give you serve, but I am all out, so take it to my crossboat instead. Oh my good, we get a boat ride? Toretti yelled. Yes, Fishman sighed. You just keep calling him Fishman instead of Aridin. Like, it's like, I get who it is, but that just makes it bad.
Wait, you know what? No. It's not Aridin. It's Aquaman.
It's my
Aridin isn't in this story.
It's my purple gay fish OC, don't steal.
No. On top of that, it's South Park. No, it's South Park Kanye West gay fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ow.
As we all know, Aridin is the gayest man alive.
Well, he's definitely thirsty for a fish.
He's the god of fish.
It will
He definitely thinks he is.
Yeah. It will tack in the power of Juju you right to Fuchsia Town, so you don't have to walk. Meanwhile, Team Bad was watching from around a corner. You hear that, Jack? Cartcat said. They're talking on a cruise ship. They're taking a cruise on a ship. Yeah.
That's a big ship if you're gonna have a cruise on top of it.
Yeah. This guy's so rich he has a swimming pool in his swimming pool. This is a perfect chance to kill Dvia and throw his Pokemon into the sea. No, you retarded troll, Kak yelled. We must steal Ground Dune and use him to roll the entire world. We can style kill Dov, though. Because...
Okay, alright, boss, hear me out. I saw a kid on the other side of town with a fucking Pikachu, right?
Yeah.
It's a Pikachu.
Uh-huh.
Let's fucking get it.
You are wasting precious taxpayer dollars trying to get a fucking Pikachu.
Wait, they pay you?
The implication that Team Rocket is taxpayer funded.
Okay. But how are we gonna get onto Tat's ship? Karkit asked. We don't have tickets. It is easy, Jack said. We must wear a disguise. So Dave and friends met on the ship and took a set at Tamain Diner Hall because it was dinner and they were hungry because they did not eat for a long time. Outside, Jack and Kit Kat were trying to get on the ship by using a fake mustache to look like one of the other passengers.
He's just wearing some Groucho glasses.
Yeah. That's also a Homestuck reference.
Do you like my mustache?
The ticket taker man would not let them on Thog, so Jack stabbed him. Finally, something in character for Jack.
Right?
And him and Karkit teleported in Scythe.
What? You can teleport the whole fucking time?
Yeah, the disguise was kind of pointless here.
Yeah, but Jack just stabbing something for the hell of it is still in character.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like having a plan for no reason is pretty Jack, actually.
Uh-huh.
It's like we could just teleport inside, but we need to do an espionage mission instead.
And kill something with knives.
Yeah, we have to stab something.
So Dave and friends went on the ship. Oh wait, no, I already read that part. Jack
Are there any clocks on this ship? Because if there are, I feel like Jack's gonna have a tough time staying undercover.
Good question. Jack punted at Dave. Dave, you will die now because I have a better Pokemon that even Sado Luigia. Yeah. Dave said what? Because he did not recognise Jakak because of his disguise. Who are you guys? Dave asked. We are Team Bad, and you will give us ground dune, Carcart screamed. Oh yeah, right, Dave said. He sent out ground dune and said, I hope I don't have to kick your butt like last time, Jakak. Jack chuckled and said, no, my new
Jack
Pokemon...
chucked and said no.
Jack chucked. Okay, I need water anyway. I need dinner is what I need. Later. Jack chucked and said, no, my new Pokemon is Ultramate. Go, Zerkron!
I half expected Metal Sonic.
And he sent out Zerkroon, which was also a leg and form black add in white version. Oh no, Dave said. He was scarced because Zekron was the strongest dragon Pokemon in the world. Normally he could use Earthquake and kill him because Zerkron was electric typo, but if he used it it would sink the ship. Jakak ordered Zerkrom to use Thunderbolt, and it hurt Ground Dune, but it did not faint him. You gon' give up yet, loser? Jack taunted. Dave was worried now, but then he heard an idea. I hate when that happens. Ground Dune, use punch. Ground Dune sharpened his claw. I too a first add-in punched Zirconium in the face, and he fell back out the window. Jack growled and said, I will gurry you next time, Dav, and teleported out. Kit Kat stood there for a second because Jakak left him behind, but he quickly jumped out the window and swam back to shore while swearing at Dav. Dave grinned at and sat down next to Turkey. This was a good day. Just here with my turkey. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
My teriyaki turkey.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Me too. My turn?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Chapter 9. Dave goes on safari and also dead scythers. Dab steeped off the ship. He tuned around to his pals and said, here we are at Fuchsia Town. Let's go to the gym, Terezi toddle him. Devia thought this was a good decision, so the went to check out the gym and it was closet.
Oh
no! The gym is closed, one Dave creamed. Wait, guys, Will said.
See, this is alright. See, this is the problem. Dave, the straightest guy on the planet, just couldn't get out of the closet. Couldn't get the gym out of the closet.
And now it's everywhere.
Dave couldn't get the gym out of the closet, so he creamed everywhere.
Wait, guys, Will said. He picked up a map and said, here, check out my map. They look at, bro, I think we should go to the Safard Zone and check up the need of Pokemon we can find there. They thought this was a good idea, so they went to the Safari Zone and talked to the warden Honk Honk.
What?
Honk Honk!
Honk Honk!
Who the fuck is Hong Kong?
What? So Gamzee didn't grow a tail. Fuck. That got me. Dude, can we go in your Safri zone? Dave asked. Honk honk! Honk honk honk, to which meant yes, but they did not know because he could only say honk honk.
What is happening?
But they did. This writer didn't put in the quirk. Well, guys, let's go in anyway. Adn't a walled in. I'm imagining Hong Kong saying, "Yeah, you can come in me all you want."
And then Dave being like, but I can't come in you. I am straight, so very straight.
Bruh.
You
don't
can
know
come
if I
inside
can-
my safari zone.
Bro, I don't know if I can all motherfucking understand to what you be saying.
Fuck.
And Dave, and then, no, I am the straightest person in the universe, Dave creamed.
Popcorn, never imitate Gamzee again. You're gonna give me an aneurysm.
I make no promises.
For the record, yes, I did adjust the camera. I did adjust the camera so you could see the kitty.
The Safari Zone! It was very beautiful and lightish because it was outside where the sun is. Dave, Ed, and Terexi went out on their own, and Will decided to do his own thing.
He went up to a terminal that was supposed to explain how the Safari Zone worked. But when he hit the play button, all he heard was honk 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 honk.
Motherfucking honk, motherfucker.
Honk?
Motherfucking Hong Kong motherfucker. That's the only explanation you get.
Kitty.
Will walked along the beautiful lake when suddenly a pile of dead scythers was there. Will was stoked. Who would be evil enough to kill scythers? They are so sweat. I would, you insurfable fool. Even though you didn't say that out loud, I just guessed that you would.
And then suddenly Voldemort appeared.
Will turned around. Adam standing there was the evil poacher, Jake England!
Oh no.
Which version of Jake is this actually? Because there are like a couple versions of him that actually are evil poachers.
Yeah.
I mean, pick one.
No, this is Jake England, not Jake Haley.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
What's up with Jake's being evil in Homestuck?
You'll find out. You'll find out what's up with it when we read it.
Yeah, we gotta
You
get
have
on
to.
that.
You have to find out by reading it like the rest of us. Who are you? Will asked. I am the evil poker Jake England, Jake replied. He then ordered his Pockman Haxorex to grab Will. Will was grabbed.
Good
Oh
to
no.
know.
Oh no!
Gently holds your hand. Dave, Ed, and Turty headed back to the man building to find Will because they could not find him. When they got in, they found Honk Honk lying on the ground, and he was stabbed, but still alive.
Yay!
Yeah, he fucking was!
You can't keep the clown down.
Fuck. Who did thesis to you? Dave Askek concreted. Honk Honk said before fainted. Terezi, Cal, the hospital! Dave yelled, and she did. The ambulance. Kmei Eden took Honk Honk. Honk Honk was stabbed, which can only mean Jakak. We'd better go to the Asbury zone and find Hom before he does anything else bad. Tay ran out into the safari zone and sure enough, Team Bad was there. Where are all the Skyders? Kitcart yelled. Stop yelling, Jack said.
No!
Guys, shut up, Dave said. What is all the about? You tell me now, Dave said madly. Nope, Jack said. He snet out his Zerkrom and Dave sent out Groundoon. But they were not on a Kruz Shiop, so Groundoon used Urtquack, and it was over. Okay, fine, Jack said. We wanted to kill some Scythers because it is mean, obviously, but now we cannot find any. Maybe we should investigate, Terezi. They went and investigated, and they came across Haxorus and Will. Groundoon punched Haxorus in the face, and then it fainted, and Will was relaxed. What is happening here? Jake said as he waked out of the bushes carrying 2 dead Scythers. Who are you? Jack yelled. I am Jake England the Poacher! Jake yelled back. Are you related to the demon from Telastroy? Dav asked. Yes! Jake replied. I am his cousin, except not a demon, just a dude!
Okay, you know what? Given everything
I wish that...
I honestly hope that this was intentional, like what you said that Dave had a bad comic at Homestuck. I hope that all this was intentional, because if it was intentional, this is brilliant.
Yeah, me too.
No, it's definitely intentional. There's no way to accidentally typo Terezi's name into teriyaki. This is obviously intentional.
It has to be. Put the spoon in the drawer, you dumb gas!
Fuck. This is actually really good trollfic. I wish that was the explanation for English. I wish Jake was actually Lord English's cousin, except not a demon, just a dude. That's way cooler than the real explanation.
I really want at some point for like the story to pan out and reveal that Caliborn is writing this.
Yes! Oh my god, that would make this go from like amazing troll fic to like god tier regular fic. God. I am actually enjoying this a lot, even though it's making me angry.
This is the kind of thing I live for, guys. This is why the stream exists.
Holy shit. Okay. Stop killing Scythers! Being bad is my job, Jikak said. But I am not killing them to be bad. I am killing Tem for money.
No,
Jake
don't kill
laughed.
Tem! Don't kill Tem! Tem's gotta pay for a colleague!
Hey, fun fact, little Temmies. Little Tem.
The cat likes the microphone. Whenever I lower the microphone down to catch her purring, she just immediately goes and starts rubbing up against it.
Oh.
Aw. Tem paying for colleague is technically a direct result of Homestuck.
Can you move to me? Can you go purr? There you go. Purr. Purr.
Are you a ghost? Terzi said. You do not need to be dead to enjoy money, you moronic moron, Jake said.
You prep.
Either way, I will fight you, Dave told him. Dave sent out Groundoon, but Jake Jake... I hate that that's technically pronounced correctly. Okay. But Jake threw a dead Scyther at Dave and it cut Dave's face. Jake USD the distraction to get away, but Jikak teleported and tried to stab him, but Jake jumped into the lake and left in a submarine. Jack
Wait.
mad.
He got into a lake and entered a submarine. Where the fuck is he gonna go?
No, he's gonna... We all live in a yellow submarine. This is the second Beatles reference I have made tonight.
Jack was mad, so he said, "Now that Jake is gone, we will kill you instead." Jake and Karkatak ran at Dave, but the ground dune punched him so hard they flew into the sky. "Thanks, buddy," Dave said.
No,
Just
no,
then
no,
to
no, not said. Seed. Sid.
Look,
We've been pronouncing that as said the whole time. It would be seed if it had
Said.
any
It'd be-
any vowel
well, it
to
would
make
be
the E
said,
long.
it would be Sid. Do I need to
No,
break out?
that's definitely still pronounced said.
Do I need to break out Google Translate? I'm gonna break out Google
Sure.
Translate. I'm trying to do this with one hand because cat. Yeah, I know you're annoyed I stopped petting you. I'm sorry.
Life is just so hard when you're a little kitty and someone who is petting you just needs to stop for 2 seconds.
SED.
All right.
okay, that's pretty good, Swift.
Google isn't even trying. It's just saying SED.
Hmm.
But if
I
it's
believe
Latin,
I am correct.
Said.
actually no. If you're using Latin, which apparently it is, then it's said as said.
Yes! Said.
But however, the translation is and.
It doesn't matter what the translation is.
Well, yeah,
If-
but whenever I see
If
said,
the fic writer writes quattro, we don't say four.
well, yeah, but just to be an asshole, whenever the story says said SED, I'm going to say and.
You are free to do so, my friend.
Have fun.
Just then, Tareki got a phone call. "Dave," she said, "Hong Kong survived! And also the gym is open! Now the gym is open! Can Dave get the bait next to me?"
Oh boy.
Chapter 10. Like a Zelda game, but with Dev, not Lunk. At least you spelled Zelda right. Dave walked out of Tessa Sifri zone with his friends, and they all were sad because Jake England, the evil poacher, got away from them, and also he killed a lot of scythers. 10
Ciders. There wasn't an H there.
Oh, scythers. Well, I can't take a shot because Kitty, so yeah.
That's fair. Also, it's okay. The Scythers will respawn.
10 Dibba brightened up because he knew the gym was open. Guys, we have to go number 2 the gym and get to next badge. Come on, guys. Dave and Trezzy and Will nodded, and Tay left to the gym for the second time in a day. They ooped.
Op-ed. It's a type of newspaper article. Op-ed.
No, I'm reading it as a Midwestern person saying oops.
Ah.
Ooped. They opened the door, and the gym, and it was pit black. Dave couldn't see anything. Then her voice. Man! It laughed. There we go. Now I can take a shot. I mixed it with Monster, and now the wine is somewhat tolerable. Jeez, this cat is shedding his fur all over the fucking place. Ah. Damn. Okay. Raise the camera back up. No more cat. Where was Suddenly, a light turned on, and Standig Thar was Ganondort. I am the gym leader, he rode. You cannot beat me, Lick. You beat my rival Lonk. Bring it on, Dave told him. Yeah, we can take you to get...
Tack.
Tack.
I need more wine.
We can tack you.
Swift, come on.
I cannot see the chat. What's Swift saying?
I did not show my ass. Come on. You saw my lap. I have a nice ass, thank you very much.
We can't confirm this. We can't tell if you're telling the truth or not.
You'll just have to take my word for it then. Thank you, Swift. God, I'm giving I'm giving plenty of fodder for the next birthday stream. Jesus Christ.
Remember when you yelled about your huge dick while your window was open?
Yeah? What about it?
I'm just remembering it because you mentioned fodder for your next birthday stream.
Well, I mean, I also yelled 9-inch dick penis, so... Not 9-inch duck penis. Not dick penis. Hi, I'm Mr. Redundancy. I'm redundant.
Once I get this new LCD display in the ATM machine, you can put your PIN number in.
Welcome to the Department of Redundancies Department.
We can talk you to get her Terziand. Ganondorf said in number 2, a monster and rammed him, and they went flying out of Tajim. Ouch! Will Saeed. This guy mean busness. Yes, he does, a woman voice said, is why you need the tri-fork.
Wow!
A fork with only 3 tines. Amazing.
It is Zelda who is hot.
That's her only personality trait.
You've got to be kidding.
Then the king of Hyrule waked up to her Adden seed. Yes.
My boy.
You do, my boy. You do need the tri-fork. You tri-corpse to beat Godon. Her. Talk this map to them and go quickly. They then walked behind Dav and his fiends and disappeared in a flash of lig.
Where are we?
I don't even know anymore. Third paragraph.
Middle of third paragraph,
Yep.
yeah.
Dude,
Upper
that
middle.
was rad. Will yelled. Dave grinned, and they set out to...
Dave grind.
I'm out of wine. Alright, I'll tell you what. If you let me go get more wine, you can pick up.
Okay, I am really enjoying reading this, so any opportunity to be more
Go
of the
for it.
person reading it is happy.
Okay, full disclosure, I know, like, technically it's my turn next, but I really want to read chapter 12.
Okay, we can trade. Okay. Gotta find where I was. Dave grind, and they set out to fnid the Tick Forcer. Along the way, they fund a trademark. I know TM is an actual Pokemon thing, let me live. But Dave did not Winat to teach it to Groundoon because he was in a hurry. The map led to the Pokemart, where Luigi was there holding a box. He waked up and said to Dave,
What's in the box? What's in the box?
It's Daisy's head.
Take the box, Davio. Dave took the box and thanked Luigi, but he was not Luigi. He was Master Chief.
Oh,
Wait, what? Alright, in my headcanon now is not that Master Chief turned out to be Luigi, it's that Luigi turned out to be Master Chief.
Yeah, that's literally it. I am sorry for hiding my slut from you, but I had no quake. Zelda and the king gave me a pakka, and I had to protect it with my life. Master Chef told them.
So now Master Chief is... Alright, so Luigi turned into Master Chief, and then Master Chief turned into a cooking utensil.
Master Chef is an actual title, so Master Chief is also a Master Chef.
Huh. Well, it's good to
Like
know
Master
something.
Chef is actually a title that you can get from like certain elite levels of like cooking. Okay, Dave said, "It's cool, bro." Then they walked at Ott. Terrari opened the box, and inside was the Triangle Force.
Whoa!
Yes, we did it, Terezi yield and joy. Yeah, we did good, Will ejaculated. They went back to the gym, and Zelda and the king jumped out of the bushes. The king said, "Good job getting the Triforce.
My
Now
bush.
give it to my...
My boy.
Now give it to my lovely Dagter Zelda so we can go ahead and use it for good." Zelda was mad. Thog hadn't said, "Why do I have to disguise as the girl?" "Shut up, Kit Kat," the king yelled. Zelda was Calf Cat? David
Calf
Thog.
Cat? And Calf Cat is fucking hot?
Dave like, "Oh no, I can't think Carcat is hot. That's totally out of character for me."
That would make me gay!
Dave Thug, "No, he thought she was hot." And also the King Ed and Zelda was team bad. They wiped off their disguises, and then Jack said, "This is not your flat car part. Give me the trifocus. Give the trifocus, Dave."
And Kit
God,
Kat
this is
was
such a good
still...
trophy.
And Kit Kat was still hot!
This is such a good trophic. I'm gonna die. Dave said, "No, man, it's ours. We need it to be Galadoff." "Fine then," Jack said. "It's really a bomb anyway." And him and Kit Car ran away. "Oh no, the Triforce is a bim, but why did Jack want it then?" Terezi screamed.
You can't use that kind of language to talk about women.
Guys. I found Kit Kat as he is appearing
Oh, no.
in this fanfic.
Oh no.
It will appear on stream in a moment.
Can you also send it to the Discord so I can see it?
Yeah.
The guy thought it was gonna be Carcat in a dress, but
No.
it's
Amazing.
break me off a piece
Just
of that
wait
Carcat.
until you see that one picture of Carcat and Dave, which is technically canon.
Hmm.
The fucking Bishonen boys.
Okay. Terezi screamed.
Yes. I gotta actually find find it. Okay. Dave throke it into to distance and it blowed up. Dave said, oh well, we can still beat Ganon Dog with our Pokemon. Tay walked inside to Gum and Dave sent out Groundoon. Ah, I see you are back, Fagando yelled. Bringing it on! Dave was scarest thou. There was no help without the Triforce because it was a bomb and did not exit. Then the trademark they found earlier floated and began to talk. I am the Terraforce! It won! Dave yelled! He tossed it to Groundoon and said, Groundoon, use Trifor! And in Groundoon used it and Conondorf exploded and the badge was there onto Grund.
Covered in Ganondorf's blood.
Yeah.
Also, Ginger looking memes.
Oh, that's great.
Oh yeah, so just to be clear, I was actually being facetious and that is canon for them and that's really great art and I'm gonna save it and it's adorable and perfect.
Yes.
Here, I'll...
Like
Screen,
the art you
this
just
is
said,
what I
that
found.
is actually their canon dynamic. I think you're gonna like it.
Needs more gay.
There is
No,
more gay.
no! It is a straight hetero relationship! One of them has a vagina! One of them has a vagina!
Well, I mean, trolls are actually, trolls are hermaphroditic. Hermaphroditic.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, alright then. In that case, it's only gay if the penises touch.
They do.
Oh, in that case,
Not
yeah.
on screen. Not on screen, but it's implied later. After Homestuck is over, it's implied. You'll see.
And one more for you, and then you can keep going.
Aww, that's perfect.
Couple
Who
of,
made that art? I need to find them.
a couple of nights. I love
Google.
them.
Right? Wow, thanks. I didn't know Google was a prominent Homestuck fan artist.
I mean, if you Google Homestuck Kit Kat, you'll find plenty of results.
Yeah, I think you're actually gonna like Homestuck once we get around to actually reading it.
I'm not sure we'll finish it in our lifetime, knowing our track record. Speaking of our track
That's
record, we
okay.
should get back to reading.
Eh.
Dave picked it up, and to Rizzy said, yes, Dave, you have the rare not good badge. It's like the good badge you got for Lunk, except not good. It is EVL like Jake England the Poacher, and Team Bad and Ken Pedorf, who are all bad Gus in case you forgot, except Gandorf because he's dead now. Cool, Dave said. Only 4 more to go until I can get to the leg. And then they left for to next town.
Oh boy.
And then Popcorn and I are switching, so I'm reading chapter 11. Did I understand that correctly?
Oh wait, no, guys, actually
Huh?
no. I did find what Kit Kat was wearing to make himself look like a woman.
Oh.
Oh boy.
It's in memes.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, actually, that's good.
Sailor Moon, what are you doing here?
No, it has to be Karkat in the Sailor Moon outfit, but with the mustache glasses. Because it's a
Kawaii.
disguise.
But yeah, if either of you want to read chapter 11, I'm saving myself for 12.
I want to read chapter 11. I want to read as much of this fic out
Yeah,
loud
go
as
for
I
it.
can manage.
Yeah, read chapter 11. Also,
Team Bad.
Ginger, I am sending you another. Now that I know something to tickle your fancy, I'm just gonna keep sending you Kit Kat, Dave, fan art. Cause I
That's
know.
valid.
Yeah.
Mix it up with some rosemary, though.
I don't have any context of this shit. All I know is Dave and Kit Kat.
I'm making a joke about how Dave's sister is a lesbian and she has a ship name that's an herb, so I can say mix it up with. But also, Rose and Kanaya are like even better than Karkat and Dave, believe it or not. Okay, chapter 11, Team Bad Goss Shoppin'. Dave got his fort badge, so he was looking to find the next one. He asked Terezi because she was a gym leader and knew where to find the different gyms. Yo, Terezi, where do we go next? Dave asked. She tunered to him and said, next we have to go to Celadon City and fight to next gum leader John. Dave gasped. He knew John because John was his old childhood friend. Wow, Dave said. John's a gut leader? Yeah, Terezi said.
Yeah.
He uses Goth-type Pokemon. Cool, Dave said. So how long is it gonna take till we get to Celadon? Will pulped out his mayope and looked.
Oh, wait. I have a video for...
Not very long.
Given this.
Huh?
What?
Wait.
Oh.
Alright. I had to play a video for the audience. It's cool.
Okay.
Ian, you can find this in the in the fanfiction request channel.
Am I good to continue reading?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I had to play the Yi video.
Nice. Also, I love that they gave John ghost-type Pokemon. That just makes me happy. Not very long, Dud, he said. Only a few hours, nobody else's. And sought de Franz left to Sekadon. Team Bad in transmission, Satart! Jack, Ad, and Kartkar were in the Celadon Mall because they were shopping for a thing that could beat Dave because Dav was strong. Kit Kat looked at the sin that said floor 3 evil stuff and said, Jack, we should go to the 3 floor and get some evil stuff because we are evil and can beat Dav with the evil stuff. Good thinking, Carrie Cat, Jack said. They burst the 3 platoon on the elevator, and Eden walked inside. Jakak laughed because he knew he would beat Dave now, and then they walked inside the elevator. When they got to the 3 floors up, they saw a giant killing laser one. Oh my god, we have to got that, Karkar said. Jack rippled. Yes, we do. I'm just imagining Jack like rippling.
So shiny.
Yes, we do. Now Dave will not stand a chance angst us. Little do you know how much angst Dave has available.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. But 10, they looked back to the Dave kill laser, and Jake England the poacher was gonna buy it. Jack confronted him. Hey, you, we saw that frisk, give it here. No, Jake said. He garbed the laser at and ran towards the elevator. With it, Jakak teleported their force dog and destroyed it with his Grenfire. Why don't you just use your Greenfire? Never mind. Jake then ran for the stairs and Team Bad followed him down. They ended up on floor 2 where they sold toys. So Kit Kat piked up a stuffy and threw it at Jake to sot him. It bunked off dog and Jake said, "What was that for, you gay homosexual?"
As opposed to a straight homosexual?
Cat was offended, so he cried and sat down on the floor. Jack followed Jake to the bottom floor, and Jake hired to pay for the laser, but he had no money! Ha ha ha! 1-1, Jack laughed. Good thinking I have enough money. Jack went to pay for the laser, but he was $1 short. Who is chuckling now, you disgusting pumpernickel? Jake said meanly. He garbed the laser out and stole it. Jack was mad. He angrily swore revenge against Jake angrily. He teleported away. Team bed int end. That's not a very good loop. Dave and Finks walked into Cerulean City after hours of waking. I'm so glad we finally made it to Celadon City, Terezi said. Yeah, Will edited, walking souks. Dave agreed. They had walked a lot during their adventure. They sat down on a bench when the evil Jake England the poacher ran by carrying a laser and laughing. Dude, was that Jake England the poacher? Will asked. I think so, Dave said, but that is not important. We must finish the gym at an also Johan. Fun fact, Johan is actually my little brother's name.
Finding Johan.
No, it's pronounced Johan. It's Johan if it's got 2 N's. It's Johan if it's my little brother's name that literally nobody else on the planet has.
Also, Popcorn, if you had a chance, look at the stream. I'm proud of myself.
In fact, if someone wants to clip that so I can send it to him.
Oh, thank you. Alright then. Chapter 12.
God.
John Edbert is a ghost dragon.
I am suddenly having an existential crisis because my little brother Johan is in high school now and I still think of him as like a little baby.
Yeah. I don't know how that feels because I'm the younger sibling, but anywho.
He's supposed to be so small and now he's taller than me. I'll get over this eventually. Go ahead and read.
Dave stared forward. This was it. Soon he would be fighting his old fried John. That sounds delicious. He could not fight John because John was his friend. He tuned to Terezi sadly. I cannot beat John because he is my friend, he said to her sadly before turning and looking sadly at the gym in sadness with sad eyes, but they were hidden by shade so she didn't notice. Yes, you can, one, Terezi chirred. You have to, you must get the badge to be champ. But I cannot, Dave yelled. Johan is my friend, why don't you understand? He ran away crying. You shouldn't have done that, Will said. Shut the bleep up, Will, Terezi told him before running after Dav. Jack saw this as him at an cat track walked out of Timal. Did Dave just run by crying? Kit Kat asked. Yes, Jack replied. He had obviously crying because we are cooler than him. Carrie Cart remarked. No, Jack said. I think he is crying because Tarawi insulted him. Took away all his salt. He's not salty anymore.
Actually, I feel like insulted would be putting salt in him and making him saltier.
Terezi is Salt Bay confirmed. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Cat car said. Now let's follow them, Jack ordered. They followed Dav. Dave ran and craped. He was crying and he ran into the gym and there were black candles with poor lip fire. Dave stooped crying and looked around. John was a nice guy. He would not have this satanic stuff around. Then John said, hey Dave. Oh hey bro, Dave sighed. And then Dave realized that John was not wearing his glasses. He is not John, but a monster.
John is unable to insert contacts.
As everyone knows, anyone that wears glasses, monsters. Popcorn and I?
No, anyone
Yeah, if you own glasses.
that wears contacts.
Yeah. If you wear glasses, you're just cool. And if you own and wait, where are my fucking glasses? Oh fuck, where are my glasses? Oh fuck, where are my glasses? Seriously, I don't know where my glasses are. Glasses! Where?
You're a monster. We have to fight you with poking mans.
No, my glasses are around here somewhere. Oh, there. No, I found them. I have my glasses. There.
So put them on.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I have my glasses. See, look, I have my glasses. And by the way, I think I look okay with glasses. I actually think glasses kind of brings it all together.
Yeah.
You need to wear glasses or else we have to fight you with Pockmans.
They're so blurry and unclean. Can I take them off to clean them at least?
No, you have to clean them while they're on your face.
I don't have a cleaning rag.
Also, I just want to point out that anytime in the comic that John or like Jake, anyone else who wears glasses have had their glasses removed, their people
Hey,
came
no,
with
don't.
them.
Stop. Don't ruin every surprise.
No, don't worry. I wasn't paying attention.
Good. It's just a small visual gag, but I want it to be a surprise.
Aha! I have found my pajama pants. This will do. I can clean them now without removing them. I am not a monster. God, I need to put these under water or something. They are filthy.
Alright. John, he is not John, but a monster. Your thugs are correct, Dav. The monster telepathic. I am... Telepathized. Yeah. I am...
Okay, I'm gonna clean these. I'll be right back.
Okay. I am Giratina, adding I am Tebest ghost type, and I have invaded Thon's body. No, Davy yelled. Got out of him, he screamed. No, I liked his body, leave me alone, Giratina sighed. He knocked Dave aside with a tentacle of shadow adding red spike thing. Dave was turfed.
Dave turned into a turf?
Dave was a turf. Dave was turf.
rolling, no!
He got bitten by the JK Rowling virus.
No. Dave was turfed. John was not real life John. He was Girantina. He could easily kill Dav. Dave ran out of then Jim Quake. Nothing over Terezi and Team Bad. Kidkar stood up and swore. Kak just shook his head. Stupid Dave, he said. Don't call my boy fiend stupid, Terezi yelled. Kartark gave her to finger, and they left his scene of the thing, adding into the gym. They saw Giratina. Leave John's body and let us kill Dve. Jack said. No, screw off, Giratina told. Join us, Kitkar yelled. No, Grenadine said. I work not for Tem Bad, but for my sleff. Jakak and Kitkar got frustrated and left. That guy was mean, Kitkar said. Shut the bleep up, Kit Kat, Jack muttered. Terezi found Dave sitting by the fontaine with Will and apologized, but Dave stopped her and said it's okay because John is positioned by Giratina now. We can stop him to get her, Tarpepi said. Yeah, Will agreed. Okay, Guts, let's do this, Devia said. But now, can we get a evil ghost out? But how can we get a evil ghost out of someone? I do not know, Terizo said. We will think about it to then let's get a hotel. So Dave, Adam, Terezi, and Will checked into a hotel. Dave and Trippy share a room, and Will slip alone in his own room because he killed the tentacle guy, and now he has to live on the ship forever.
Dave and Terezi are totally straight, you guys.
Totally! Only straight cis people in the room here. No gays allowed.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Team Bad. Jack and Carcart were sitting outside the gym, wanting to think of a plan. This had been a bad day, Jack said. First we lost the Thriforce, and then the Dave kill gun, and now Giratina want to join us. And I got called a homo, 111, Carcart snapped. Right, Jack said. We need a plan. But suddenly, Jack had a plan. Jack grind badly. Let's go kill Dave at the hotel, Jack said. This is a good plan, Cat agreed. So they go to kill Dav. Well, Dave die? Find out next time.
Alright, I'm gonna read chapter 13, and then we're gonna finish up the night.
Okay. Steve is...
Chapter 13.
we had to
Steamy
get to
sex
this chapter.
with Ghostbusters.
Yeah, we had to get to this one.
David and Tesri and Terzi
This time it's spelled correctly.
Yeah,
We're-
Terezi.
were laying in a hotel room bed. Slowly, Dave tuned to lock at to love of his life. Terzeri, who is not a man, he is not gay. Dave said, "Will you sex with me?" Yes! Tersey yelled. She stood up and hugged him. Then they started to stripe. Dave peeled off Terzeri's shirt, and they kissed. Suddenly, they took off more cloths. They were completely nud by the end of it. They kissed Mar and started to lie down on the bed. They were about to do it when... No! You cannot have sex! You don't have the condominiums!
You need to purchase real estate.
Will yelled as he run in the door. Dave noticed he was right. He couldn't have sex with Tesri now. Besides, there were more important things to do. He must save John from evil. Come on, guys, Dave, and we have to save John. Tesri nodded. You are right. Terezi nodded. You are right, Dave, who is not gay. She and let's go find out how to exercise him. Dab put on his clothes and left the room to find the ghost exerciser.
It's time to buy a gym membership.
Woo.
Larder, there was a knock on the door. Don't come, Tesri are naked, Will Syad. But the person came in a ways. Yeah, that's the story of my life.
Oh.
It was Kit Kat! He pulled out a camera and took picture. Snape was there too! Sorry,
Oh.
I just keep on seeing like mirrors to fucking
My immortal?
yeah. Ha 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 ha. Carcart chuckled. Now, Tat, I have picture of Turpy naked. I can put it onto internet and get rich for porn money. Jack came up, behead him, and him. No, stupid. We Ned use it for blackmail. We need to give it to all of the black men. Reparations!
No.
Jack said. Terizzi, you will give us Dav to Kyle, or I will send the picture to all your friends, Jack demanded. That's not nice, Will Syad. He pulled out his sword. Jack, your evil ends here, Will screamed.
Mhm.
He thrustered at Jack, but Jack prodded. Adden stabbed Will in his good sword arm. Take that as your warning, Jack said. He prodded away. Cart car ran out of the room. Will passed out from Shork, and Terzri cried. She hoped Dvav was doing better than them. Dave was
Dong better than.
Dong. Dave was dong better than them. Dave was not having a better dong than them. There were no bursts in town. He had given up hope when he saw a bussiness card. Ghostbusters, it said. Yes, these guys can help me, Dave celebrated. He called the number on the card, and the Ghostbusters drove up. Unfortunately, it was the Ghostbusters with the monkey in the team, and not the cool ones.
Oh. Melissa McCarthy?
No, you guys know about this, right? The reason why it's called why the animated Ghostbusters is called the real Ghostbusters and not just the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to make an easy joke.
Yeah. Google it sometime. Long story short, there was already an animated series called The Ghostbusters, which was another Scooby-Doo ripoff. So the Ghostbusters just called themselves the real Ghostbusters to get around the copyright.
Yep.
And the Ghostbusters drove up. They were all there. Ray, Egon, Bankman, and good black dude.
Jeremy?
Dave said, "Can you guys take out the
blackmail?"
Yeah, it's the blackmail. Can you guys take out the vile ghost Dragon Grantina? Yeah, sure, Ray said. They walked into the gym, and Gyranti John was there. What now, he said? Now you will leave my friend's body, Dave yelled. Get him! The Ghostbusters fired the beams and hit grenade right in the face.
Oh, that's explosive.
Screw off, he yelled as he shot a hype beam back.
Hype beam.
He shoots it back and everyone just starts dancing. He missed. The Ghostbusters kept attacking. There was an explosion, and he left John's body. He was big and gray and a dragon with gold armor and no legs and tentacles, and I have seen enough hentai to know where this is going. The Ghostbustettes kept shouting, so he flew out of the gym. Then Kaiba showed up and was like, "Did you guys see a blue eyes white dragon in here?"
I mean, we're already crossing over with so many fandoms.
And then one guy said, "Don't you mean a white eyes blue a blue white eyes dragon. He was like, I know what I said. And then we did it! The Ghostbusters yelled. Bankman, high number 5, Dav, and they left in the ghost-busting car. Slowly, John Ann woke up. John! Dave and as he ran to his friend's side. I'm not gay! I mean, are you okay? Yeah, I think so, John Syad. What happened? You were possessioned by Jira, but it is good now. You are safe, Dav told him. Good, John yelled happily. For this, I will give you the go badge. Woo! Dave hulled. He had 5 badges. Hey, John, do you want to meet my other friends? Dave asked. Yeah, sure, John said. Kit Carr was grump. He thought his plan was...
Jack was not so grump?
He thought his plan was better. Besides, he got the picture, but he was supposed that the hotel plan was... Hey, Jack, Cat Carr asked, is this plan really gonna work? Of course it is, yelled. Tisri will hand over Dave to us, and we will win. Ha ha ha! One. Grantina was flying out of Seldion. He hate Dave. I hate Tat Dave, he yelled. Then he heard a voice. So you want to kill Dave too? It said. Yeah. Tina yet replied. I can help you with that, the voice reptiled. Jake England walked out of Tabusht. That retard must die. Jake proclaimed. Bad word. I agree, Grayatina said. Let's team up to kill that dud. Jake grinned.
Oh.
And the moral of the story is... okay, so let's go over the plot. What do you guys think of the plot so far?
It is very engaging. I am on the edge of my seat with this thing.
Again, I feel like this is one of those fanfics that was that had no planning. It was just written as he pulled it out of his ass.
I hope so.
What do you think, oh Ginger of Gingers?
I think this is my favorite troll fic. Like, it's really bad and so intentional, and I am having a really fun time reading it.
Alright. Well, thank you, everyone. Any final thoughts before we close up for the night?
Stairs.
Oh? What if we just play Truth or Dare?
Alright, yeah, give me a truth or dare. Give me a truth or dare.
You have to pick Truth or Dare, and then we give you what we
Alright,
pick for
dare.
that.
I dare me to end the stream. So everyone,
No,
I want
that doesn't count. You have to let us give you
So
the
everyone,
dare.
I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, and of course this is the dare that was given to me by the others and not me. So I have to close the stream. I have absolutely no choice in the matter. I want to thank everyone for coming out. I want to thank the ever-lovely Ginger and the ever-lovely Popcorn for joining me in this endeavor. And
I love you all, and I regret none of my life choices. None whatsoever.
you keep telling yourself that. And I will see you all next week. Thank you very much. And before we close out, let's see if there's anyone we can raid. You know what? Let's raid Eben. Yeah, let's do that. He's a cool guy.
I'm having so much fun. I think this is one of the most fun streams we've had.
Besides the birthday stream?
Yeah, besides the birthday stream.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm excited to see how the rest of your fic goes.
So, thank you everyone for coming out, and I will see you all next week. Goodbye, everybody!
Awoo!